Last time on Check Please, the party has returned to the Crystal Caves in search for the McGuffinite deposit, and while traveling through an area have stumbled upon another group of vicious-looking salamanders. 4 of them spew forth from a lava pool in the room, looking south toward Sol, who is currently the only one in the room. Vera has continued on through an eastern passage, about 15 feet ahead, and to the west of the room, on the other side of a 5-foot gap of lava, is the rest of the party: Lovette, Markus, Archibald, and Karis. We join the action in progress. Sol, what would you like to do?
Oh, I have a free action before combat happens?
Well, you have a moment to see the salamanders pop out of the lava, yes.
A moment.
A moment. Is there anything immediately you would like to do?
Should I do invisibility or should I do tongues?
Oh.
I mean, you could also just run over so you're not
dragged
in immediately.
If anything. A mirror image will save you a lot better than invisibility would.
I'm gonna run over by Vera and use mirror image.
So, you can do one of those 2 things.
One of those. Okay. Just run? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run.
The further you can get away from the lava,
okay.
I feel like...
You move up 15 feet. Oh, okay. You move up 30 feet.
Later, gators!
Pushing...
It's like yeets over Vera.
I just vault over you. I got long legs.
Okay. Lovette, I have rolled initiative. You have won initiative with a 21. First thing I'd like you to do is to make a perception check.
Oh, dear. I'm not
you can do this.
Fantastic at those.
You did good, so good last time.
Yeah!
20!
Okay. You notice that the salamanders are sniffing at the air.
Oh, Vera has food, right?
Lovette, you have initiative. What would you like to do?
Well, I knew what I wanted to do until finding that out. If we can negotiate with them, I don't want to be the one to fuck it up. But I just don't really want to risk it.
Let Markus talk. You don't have tongues anyways.
No, but Markus goes after them.
Yeah, but
I guess I should know
that doesn't
that.
have tongues.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I don't really think we're gonna be able to negotiate with them. I don't think it's gonna work. I think these are the mean ones.
Didn't work last time.
So
Wow,
I would just too fast. I kind of want to just get them before they get us, because I can nail this guy real hard, real easy. All right, look, fucking, are we killing him or not?
It depends how hard you nail him.
Well, if I hit him with a snowball, he's pretty weak to that, and it's quite a lot of dice, as you guys saw. I could roll poorly, I don't know for certain, or I could miss, but if I hit him, I could hurt him pro bad.
Or you could go the other way?
Yeah, or I could run, I guess.
Yeah, especially since then you won't get pulled into the lava.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, why don't you just
run
the other way?
Because I have a turn, I can do both, but I'll run first. You're right. How far can I go? 25? Is that correct?
I mean, you can technically withdraw and go really far.
Yeah, but I also want to use an action.
Your speed is 20.
20. Okay. Then
why are you so slow?
Is this considered touching Archibald? Could I have a touch range?
Yes.
Okay, then I will go there.
Okay. You move 20 feet over, and you are diagonal next to Archie.
And I will flip a little switch on my wrist and slot a vial in his leg and cast Bull Strength on him.
You got it. Go ahead and apply your effects.
Effectively left Markus. Crispy Markus.
I mean, he can't get any crispier.
Markus has a chance to run. Oh, no, he does not have a chance to run.
He does not get a chance to run.
Right. And Vera, you have initiative.
First, Vera's gonna be like, what's happening?
Smalanders!
So, Vera's gonna turn around and they're going to go by Sol and go into a defensive position, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna wait and see if Markus talks or not.
Okay.
Just in case.
Sounds good. Okay, so you can delay if you'd like. Do you want to delay till after Markus goes?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to set your initiative down to 7. Alright, so that's going to take us to the salamanders. The 4 salamanders are going to slither their way out of the lava as they move around. I'm going to go ahead and roll some dice here for them because they're going to be doing something.
Alright. Markus, you might have a chance to talk after all. Give it a shot. We still got food. Be glad we did not give food to the other guys who did not want it.
Okay. So all 4 salamanders are going to be making their way toward the southeast, it looks like.
I just don't want to be near that lava.
And that is their turn. That takes us back to Sol. who is now actually up in initiative for the first time. So you had that.
I'm gonna talk to them.
Okay.
Activating
Soul.
tongues.
Soul casts tongues, and you are now able to speak and understand all language.
Excuse me, are you hostile or friendly?
Can I make a perception check to see if I heard that?
That's easily audible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus puts his face in his hand. Oh,
What?
God, Soul.
What did they say?
Love you, but jeez. Why?
You did
What?
worse last time.
Okay, so your question was asking if they were friendly?
Yeah.
Okay. The closest salamander number 3, is going to hiss back in its native tongue, which everyone else hears as almost like the sound of fire cracking.
Marcus would hear it.
Yes, I know Marcus would hear it. Sorry. So Marcus and Soul understand what he's saying. Everyone else hears the sound of fire cracking as his mouth opens and his tongue flays around. But he speaks back to you. What is that smell?
Oh.
It smells of food.
We have some food if you want it.
It sort of lowers its spear toward you and sort of makes a threatening gesture. Bring this food.
Can I take it off of Vera since I'm right next to her?
If Vera would allow this, yeah.
Do you allow this?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So you grab the barrel of food, and what would you like to do with it?
I'll go 15 feet closer and then roll the barrel closer to
Okay.
him.
You get up 15 feet forward, and you roll the barrel the final 10 feet. Can you go ahead and make me a combat maneuver to roll the barrel?
Why? I'm not trying to attack them.
I just want to see if you screw up, that's all.
16.
That's good. Okay, so you lay the barrel down and you roll it toward the salamander. As soon as it gets near them, stabs the spear into the stone floor to kind of hold it in place, and then grabs the barrel with both arms and raises it up to its mouth and starts to breathe in deeply onto the crate. The other salamanders are going to swarm around as well, trying to push in and get their chance to get up on that barrel.
Okay.
All right, Marcus, your move.
It's odd that I don't actually have to channel energy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you do have 2 points of damage. You could channel.
Don't.
Oh, I'm gonna say that.
We've got a good thing going.
I kind of want to do Iron Skin, but I think I'm gonna need it for later.
Okay.
Delay your initiative if you don't know what to do yet.
The only problem is we'd have to delay till the next thing, or I just don't do anything.
You could delay till after Karis at the latest.
Yeah, you could delay down to initiative 2 and go at the very end of the turn.
Yeah, I'll delay.
Okay,
I'll delay for now.
cool. That's going to take us to Vera.
What's happening? So
They're hungry, and the food smelled good, and they're currently not attacking us, so I'm trying to handle the situation. But if I become a crispy chicken nugget like Marcus, just kill me.
Damn. Wow.
Hurtful!
Wow.
well, I mean, your family has more money.
This is
So-
true, I could be healed,
Hurtful!
but... I mean, I don't like the idea.
Vera is going to move forward next to Soul
Mm-hmm.
and would like to ready an action
Mm-hmm.
of grabbing them if they get grabbed.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Archie. Is Archie doing anything?
There's sure a lot of tension going on right now, isn't there? A lot of delayed actions. I think I'm going to have him step in front of me
Okay.
and hold an action. If anyone makes a threatening gesture at us, he can't reach far enough to get them from where they're at, but if they come over here and attack somebody or try to grab Marcus, for him to hit them.
Okay. All right. That'll take us to Karis, who's going to move up next to Lovette and ask, "What are we doing, Lovette?"
Essential negotiating.
Did you say something else?
I didn't know if I was allowed to actually continue the conversation.
Sure.
Okay.
Talking is a free action.
Okay, I just knew other people are taking turns and you had gone over mine.
And that was very respectful of you.
Well, if you agree to not harm us, you can have all of that food. Thumbs up.
All right. Marcus, is there anything else you wanted to do before the round ended?
I'm going to take a step behind the large tank.
The large mechanical man. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And end my turn.
That takes us to the beginning of round 2. Lovette, you act before the salamanders. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Full strength was maybe not needed.
It lasts a while.
That's a little bit. I guess I'm gonna hold my action as well.
Okay.
If any salamanders come by an attack formation, if they dart at us, I'm gonna hit it with a snowball.
Okay, noted.
And I will not move.
Alright, so that takes us back to the salamanders. They pry open the barrel, and they each start to take different provisions out, like the flatbreads, the little sacks of grain, dried meat, and they just start wolfing them down, just barely even chewing them, just kind of swallowing the little sacks of grain, sack and all. They spend their entire turn doing this and do not speak. Soul, you're up.
All right. Should I just ask them for passage?
Away for now.
Okay. I guess I'll go back 20 feet.
Okay, you move 20 feet down the passage. I'm going to go ahead and reveal the next area for you. You see the area widens out into a 15 by 15 foot room that's filled with jutting crystal shards. All look much the same as the ones you've seen before. They're sort of that dull purple, cloudy color.
Aw.
Other than that, the room stands empty. There's another passage that moves to the north that I'll go ahead and reveal as well. It goes to the north about 15 feet and then hooks 90 degrees to the right.
Okay.
Vera.
Bear's gonna back up slowly,
Mm-hmm.
go to where Soul is,
Okay.
maintaining eye contact with the salamanders the whole time.
Of course, of course. That takes us to Archie.
I lean to Lovette. I think we might just want to back away until they head out.
Okay.
Just get out of sight for right now.
Playful now. I think Algie's gonna cover out mid.
Okay.
That's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna 5 foot step down.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? He's gonna hold a grab action.
Yeah.
So if a salamander comes too close,
Mhm.
he will grab them and not necessarily harm them.
Okay, noted. Right, in that case, Karis will get to do nothing as well, and Markus said that to not do anything as well, so we'll go ahead and move us on then to round 3. That takes us back to Lovette.
Jeez. Alright, so I think Marcus's plan is good.
Okay.
Can move 20 feet, I'm gonna go that way. Just
Alright.
tiptoe away.
Sounds good. Okay, so unless anyone has any drastic things they're going to do, let me know.
No, I think we're just going to keep it
Cool.
calm for
Alrighty.
now.
In that case, 3 rounds are going to go by. I'm just going to go ahead and advance time 3 rounds. So, in 18 more seconds, they have devoured most of the barrel, and they have set it down, and one of them looks to the group, looks back over to Soul, 10 feet over to the east, to the entrance of the tunnel, and looks in and says, "Why are you here?"
To find a rare gemstone.
It looks around and looks at the cave and looks back at you. There are gemstones everywhere here.
I'm aware there's a specific one we're looking for. It's not the common ones that are normally found here.
Ah, I know the gemstone you seek.
You do?
It makes a gesture that you assume to be an affirmative, but you're not entirely certain.
Just flips you off.
Flips
Would you be
us.
It
a
flicks
smile.
its tongue in a certain way that you're not sure what the body language means, but it might mean yes or it might mean no.
Would
But-
you be able to show us where it is?
No. Territories between here and there have been
Gotcha.
claimed by other tribes.
Could you point us in the correct direction, though?
It does the tongue flicky thing again, and then turns its body a little bit and points its arm to the northwest. It is
Oh,
where we
fuck.
arrived in this place. We swam through great fires back from our home. This place called to us, and then we got here, and there was not enough to eat.
I am so sorry to hear that. I'm glad I was able to provide food for you all.
Perhaps we will make it home yet, but the way is not simple. The large crystal stands there.
Well, that is where we'll be making our journey towards. Thank you for your help.
It looks at you, not understanding what those words mean,
Right.
and turns around and picks up the barrel and looks back over at you with one arm reaching into the barrel to grabbing around it more food as it just sort of watches you.
Oh, fuck it.
I think they need to move. Can you ask them to move?
I'm not even near you.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
Fuck
So
you.
is it my turn?
I don't know if you could see us from way back here. I kind of
No, Archie's in the way.
I
Hey,
peer
Vera.
through Archie's ginormous legs.
By the way, initiative dropped, tokens unlocked.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna cast message pointing at Sol and Vera,
Mm-hmm.
and ask them. So what's going on? Did you see
We
something?
know the area direction where the McGuffinite is. It's to the northwest. They couldn't specifically show us due to territorial reasons, and I'm about to ask them if they wouldn't mind moving. So that's about all I got.
Are you coming back to us, or are we coming to you?
I was gonna come to you because it's in that direction.
Okay, alright. Wait here.
Okay. Would you mind moving so we can go back to our companions?
It makes the tongue-flicking gesture, and the two salamanders step out of the way.
Oh, God!
They sort of slither out of the way, so all 4 salamanders are now sort of leaving a 5-foot path for you to move between them to leave. All 4 of them, they're still licking food out of their teeth. Bits of dried meat and oats and shit that they've been shoveling out of that barrel. They're licking them out of their teeth as they sort of watch the 2 of you walk between the 4 of them.
That's a picture. That's
great.
a picture there.
I use dance to do acrobatics to jump back over that
You do
gap
a-
and get a 27.
Graceful forward flip and land on the other side with no problem.
Thank you.
And Vera just flies over.
Not as graceful.
I don't know. I think flight's beautiful.
Well, let's see. Let's see how beautiful it is.
Don't.
Don't tempt. Don't tempt that fate.
We tempting fate? Nah,
14.
it's fine. Alright. You fly across with no issue.
Marcus tempted that in fate once. He almost drowned.
Alright, so the 4 salamanders go back to eating out of the barrel, and they don't really say goodbye because they don't really have a concept of that. So they don't really regard you guys as you leave.
I think I see where we have to go.
Yeah, me too.
So where we need to go.
So that's an area far to the north where you are
Right.
currently.
Where the spiders were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spooters.
Alright, so shall I throw the party up there?
If you don't mind.
Okay, so the party backtracks.
Unless we want to check that mid-room first.
Okay.
Because
This
it was
one
still
over here?
technically northwest of where we were
okay,
currently.
yeah.
This area we haven't
Yeah, that's
explored.
right.
Okay,
How
fair
do we get rid
enough.
of this
Okay,
stuff? I
so
wanna
you
stop.
go through the area, and you... That's what you find some twisting connective passages that go
Okay.
between some of the
Stay
rooms
away
you've already
from lava.
discovered, but you find nothing else of interest in that area. So, I'll go ahead and teleport the party up to the top here.
Let's put Archie up in front. We already screwed that up once and almost ate it. But instead, the salamanders ate it, and that was good. We survived.
Wow. Wasn't it useful that we kept that food?
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Thanks, Vera. That was a great idea.
Marcus is very, very salty.
And crispy.
And crispy.
He's a cheeky
crispy
nugget.
salt.
Ketchup.
Vera doesn't really react to the
The compliment?
No.
No? Okay. Fine, bitch.
What you do? Wow.
Well, because Vera's like that's,
I'm too cool for
it's
shit.
just what you're supposed to do.
Alright.
It wasn't-
It's fucking common sense.
It wasn't a good move. It was just what you would do.
Okay, so you guys travel
That's
to
all
the
right.
west, and you find the craggly passage continues on for another 100 or so feet before opening up to almost an H-shaped room with 2 entrances going to the north and 1 to the south.
Wait, let's check out this side room first.
Okay.
Archie, lead the
way.
Right, in the grimy air, you're only able to see about 30 feet to the north. Passage continues on to beyond your line of sight. Make a perception check, please.
He said the title!
Almost cut off.
He
that
said the
time.
thing.
It did all.
Titles
Wow,
drop.
good job, Archie.
Yeah,
All right.
mine was only 19.
So,
Mine's only 18.
yeah, perception
Mine
from
was
the
a
party.
rock.
Very good.
Man, my rolls have been suspiciously good
16.
so far. I'm really nervous.
Alrighty, so of the party, only Archie actually hears it. Archie turns around and says to the party,
You keep connecting.
Demons!
no, he says he hears something breathing.
Well, me, Markus, and Lovette all understand him.
Nope.
Breathing?
Oh, that's right.
There's
yeah.
something breathing.
That's true.
Well, it's like some...
Tongues. Archie indicates it's coming from the west. It sounds like something big breathing.
Oh boy, that does not sound good.
Yeah, west, south, or west, north.
Do you guys know if dragons or anything live on the ground?
You mean
Oh, should I lore
a
master
dragon in
it?
a
I don't
dungeon?
know.
I feel like that's a bit wasteful. But I could do a check
Yes.
nonetheless.
Can you lore master our way into finding some goddamn McGuffinite?
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh. Beardy. Could
Yeah,
I do that?
not exactly.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Because it's so rare, right?
No, it's not like Lore Master can be used as like a detect spell.
Look,
Well,
I
no,
can dream.
At least they can know what it looks like. We have no idea what we're looking for.
You'll know it when you see it.
Yeah, I know we will, but we don't know what to ask for when we're running into people.
I don't think we're going to be running into people very much anymore.
I hope not.
And the one that we can, I already ruined that encounter.
That was great, though, dude. I'll never regret that.
Uh,
That was a fantastic moment. We'll never forget that moment.
breathing.
All right,
Giant breathing.
Archie says that he hears something large breathing in nearby to the west.
But which west?
He points to the west.
That's just in front of us.
He's pointing.
I try not
understand
to.
he's pointing that way, but that doesn't help me figure out if it's up that way or down that way. We're in a fork!
Do we have animals that invisibility, sir?
One?
Alright, well, you should hang on to that, son. But we could find a way to scout ahead.
I mean, Vera's really sneaky.
I would rather not leave that much to chance, so as much reassurance as we can have. There's got to be something we can do here. Alright. I'm not thinking this. Let's just keep moving. Archie, keep leading us.
Well, should we go straight for it? Or should we... Do you think the McGuffinite's going to be guarded by some otherworldly creature?
Oh, most definitely.
I think that we are probably looking for the horrible monster rather than trying to avoid them. That's just how Alex seems to go.
I just figure since it's an object that we're going to use to teleport us through the barrier, that's how all these creatures are ending up here in different planes.
Exactly.
So of course there'd be something next to it, because fuck it.
I thought perhaps there may be some under the law, but obviously we cannot retrieve that.
Well, the Salaman directed us in this area very
Right.
specifically, so...
That's true. They would not have made that distinction, I think. Alright, Archie, let's head southwest for now.
Archibald nods and travels to the south and west. You also can see the passage to the north, which loops back around. So that'll reveal that the room that you were in is actually just a small loop. So your options now are west or south.
I think we should keep heading west.
Why?
Very nice. That's well, it is.
Okay.
Guys, please don't fall behind.
We literally can't grab you to bring you here, so you have to.
I'm here. I'm sorry. The
I
air
just
in here is really stifling.
You say come and grab you. It'd
It's-
probably be a bad surprise to
Is
them. That
Is it getting hotter over here?
Oh, God, no.
Man.
Archie, let's go.
Alright, Archie moves to the west, and what you see, I will describe in great detail.
Hi, soul.
Bullshit.
The area ahead of you opens up into a much larger room. You see a massive crystal structure suspended over a lava pool. It appears to be the same sort of dull purple crystal that you've been seeing so far. It's just a much larger formation of it. Beyond that is a much larger room, about 60 feet by 80 feet, with a simply massive crystal on the far end.
Oh, I
I
love
think
it.
that's the one.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
This
Can
crystal,
you just...
unlike the rest, is far different in appearance and makeup than any other formation you've seen in here. Instead of being a purple, this is more of a blue or dark blue color. And it's sort of over in the corner of the room, and it's humongous. It's a huge crystal formation. Make a perception check, please.
Yay, my favorite skill.
Oh my god, really? 16.
26 for me.
Okay, a 26 will be successful. The crystal appears to be breathing. But
Oh!
the large crystal appears to be breathing. It's moving a little bit. Steadily, it'll expand and contract, and you hear the sound of breath. So
It's a mimic.
whatever it is, it's breathing.
Should I just hit it from here? Should I just hit it from here?
Is this Soul's first thought?
Throw some alcohol on it.
Attack it.
Or talk to it. I don't know. Should we at least try to talk to it?
You do have tongues going.
You do still
I do
have
have
tongues
tongues.
going for a little while at least.
Okay, can I ready a bottle of alcohol in case something
Yeah,
charges at me and then
so
talk?
you're holding in your hands a bottle of alcohol, and you still have tongues active. So yeah, you can try to talk to this crystal if you want.
Excuse me, are you alive?
Lovette, why is Soul talking to a rock?
Okay.
don't know.
So the crystal is going to sort of shudder, and its rhythmic breathing is going to speed up a little bit, and it's going to start to unfold. It begins to unfurl, like parts of the crystal start to fold outward, and you realize that it was curled up in something that made it look like a crystal formation, but as it unfurls and comes out to its full size, you realize that it has limbs, it has arms and legs and a long neck, it has a long tail, and then its back flips open into this massive wings, all of which are shining blue and bright and sparkling in the light from the lava.
Oh,
What
is
you
that-
see is a strange crystalline dragon.
Wait, I speak Dragonic.
It unfurls and its eyes open, revealing by far the deepest blue shimmering crystal you've ever seen in your life. It almost looks like it glows. It's so beautiful. And its eyes open and it turns to look at you. It is going to let out a singular roar. I would like everyone to make a will save, please.
Oh, okay. 24 for me.
Okay, 24.
Oh, 14.
Okay.
16.
I need one from Archie as well.
I'm going
27 for Markus.
I didn't roll yet.
Go ahead.
Oh!
Oh, sorry.
He's so scared. My poor boy.
Okay,
That
so
was a nat 1.
a nat 1 for those listening at home. So Vera, Lovette, and Archie are all shaken by this horrid roar that it's let out that echoes off the walls and sort of reverberates in all the crystals, making all the crystals, which have been glowing a dull purple, sort of start to shine and glow with their own inner light as they react to its roar.
What the fuck? Wait, did the dragon make the McGuffin? What is happening?
So it's going to take a step forward toward the lava pool and to get a better look at the party. And Soul, you're the only one I believe that it is in range to see it, but it was nestled around a brightly glowing gold crystal formation in the corner that you know without a doubt in your mind that this is the McGuffinite you've been looking for.
Awesome.
I want to yell around the crystal. Do you know Zelda Rivkath?
You want to yell that to the dragon?
I kind of do,
The question
but I
is,
feel
do
that
you?
would make. I feel like I might be a little racist.
Just assuming that all dragons must know each other.
Yeah. Well, there can't be too many of them.
Yeah, but like
Be
half of the
honest.
dragons are evil and half of them are good, and then some of them are neutral.
Some of them are neutral, right?
Some of them are neutral.
If you live
neutral.
in a cave your whole life, you're not going to know Metro anyone.
Would you like to make a knowledge
Yes.
check?
Yes. I always do. Which one?
Well, it's
What
a
knowledge?
dragon, so it's probably going to be knowledge arcana.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
31.
boom.
23.
Okay, you know that dragons are tied to magic innately. You also know of the major types of dragons. Specifically, this is a gem dragon. Gem dragons are neutral in nature. They neither lean toward good or evil. They mostly tend to keep to themselves. You get a sense that this thing is drawn to this deposit of this McGuffinite material for some reason. But the way it's acting, it just seems to be trying to like scare you away from its home, apparently. If this is its home, in fact.
Okay.
So it just seems to be trying to intimidate the party currently. It's not leaping in to attack you all.
Okay.
I think we
Awesome.
can talk to it.
Marcus got the same info with the 23?
No.
Oh.
Marcus knows that it's a gem dragon. And he knows the gem dragons are neutral. That's what he gets from that. So you can put 2 and 2 together, though. If you want to make either a wisdom check or if you want to make a knowledge nature to try to figure out animalistic behavior,
Sure.
it's up to how
We'll see
y'all
what
want to do
happens.
it. TBH.
So-
That is a 2 adjusted to an 8. So
Yeah, you're confused about this whole thing.
Yes.
So, Soul's gonna turn their head slightly to the party and just say, "It's just trying to scare us as far as I know currently. I'm gonna try to talk to it. I can
It's
speak
walking.
Draconic."
It's welcome.
Okay. Soul is assuming that means that Lovette's like, I have full confidence in you. It's working.
I do. Well, I will give you a thumbs up, but I'm like, I think I'm huddled up with Archie.
Oh.
Snuggled to his
Sweet
leg, and I
baby.
imagine he's probably scared too.
How are we
I'm
supposed
all-
to get to the McGuffinite with that?
I'm gonna try to ask it.
I'm going to stay next to Soul.
Excuse me, beautiful dragon. We mean you no harm. We're simply exploring the caves to look for a material.
The way you said that first line, for some reason, I thought you were going to rhyme. You had like a rhyming.
I'm not that
pattern.
kind of bard.
No, exactly. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Don't be that kind of bard. We don't need that kind of bard right now. We're gonna tame this dragon.
Okay, so that's what I say.
Okay. So it is going to make a hissing noise, stand up on both legs, and sort of take up a majority of the space of the room as it unfurls its wings and looks directly at Soul.
Why are you here?
To take a small portion of that gold rock over there.
We needed to defeat
Oh boy.
Glarv.
What are you doing?
I can understand him. I have tongues.
All right,
Yeah,
so-
that's not why I'm upset.
So what I would like is a diplomacy check from Soul, please.
Okay.
Or anyone treating with the dragon.
25.
Okay.
Oh, God, I hope that's okay.
Mm-hmm. I hope so too.
You cannot have it. I need it.
But why, though?
Oh my god.
But why, though? That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Solid answer. But why, though?
I have nothing else to say to him other than why not?
Okay.
Why not?
All right.
I'm really cute sometimes
All right, so-
when...
Give me another
Really?
diplomacy check for the but why, though. Because I need to see if this dragon's going to do a damn thing.
Fuck, that's a 20!
I had a 20 adjusted to those at home.
Yes.
There.
Beardy, which is hotter, dragon fire or lava?
Well,
Lava.
I mean, the lava being submerged in lava is going to do more damage than most dragon breath, but it depends on the type of dragon, the type and size. This old bastard, who knows? All right.
I don't even know if blue dragons spit fire.
Oh, it's not a blue dragon.
Don't... Oh,
He doesn't rap that much.
is he a white dragon that has blue eyes? Literally?
God damn it.
No,
No.
he's a crystal
He's
dragon.
a crystal dragon.
I don't understand.
That's
Sure,
the
sure.
type of dragon
Okay,
it is.
so
That's the type.
all right. So let me explain a little bit better. So
I
there
don't
are-
know.
Okay, it's fine. You made a really great roll on your knowledge check, so let me explain a bit more. There are 3 major types of dragons. One are based off of colors. They are called chromatic dragons, and they're generally all evil. That's your blacks, whites, greens, blues. You've got your metallic dragons. That's your gold, silver, copper, bronze, platinums. They tend to all be good aligned, but there's sort of an analog for each chromatic dragon. There's a metallic dragon. And they're opposed, right? So there's good and evil, but some of them are lawful, some of them are chaotic, some of them are just neutral. And then there's the gem dragons, which are all in the middle. They form the neutral axes. And each type of gemstone has a type of dragon. So this one appears to be made of sapphire.
Okay, I didn't know there were gem dragons.
Yeah, so these are
I
gem...
actually did not either, but
Yeah.
So gem dragons make up a neutral axis, and this is a
Okay, fine.
sapphire dragon. So as far as you know, based on your knowledge of dragons, it should be neutral in alignment. It probably has no ill will toward you, but that still doesn't mean that it's going to be nice to you, if that makes
Right.
sense.
It's
We can
currently
negotiate.
territorial is what I think is happening anyways, so
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to end up fighting it, but that doesn't
Sorry,
change
what's
the fact
going
that
on?
I tried.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
what's going
probably...
on?
I'm about to answer you.
Oh, sorry.
We're probably gonna have to fight this guy, but
Why?
I tried to talk him down.
What?
Oh, he's
What did
very
he say?
territorial over the McGuffinite. I asked him if we could have some, and then he said no.
Did he say why?
No, I asked him why,
Did
but
he
I haven't
say
gotten a
why?
response yet.
Damn it. Would he be willing to trade?
I'm waiting for that response first.
Sorry, what was
Okay.
the last direct question asked? I apologize.
But why though?
But why though?
Why though? Of course, of course.
Why not?
Okay. Yeah, and then you
Well, he
rolled...
said I need it.
Okay, but why though was the... Okay.
You barge into my home and demand things of me, and then do not leave what I tell you to. Explain to me why I should not melt you alive where you stand.
Alright, I gotta work this speech up then.
Gotta get some punch-ups. Gotta punch up that
Yeah.
dialogue.
Alright. My name is Soliana Polyhymnia. I'm the next protector of this world.
It snorts out a large plume of smoke out of its nose in a dismissive gesture.
That material over there is the one thing that will allow us to currently protect the world by using it. And we don't want most of it, we only want a portion of it. If it wasn't for the fact that millions of lives were in danger, I would not have come here. But the fact of the matter is, the greater good of the world is at stake, and we need it. I don't wish to bother you at all, but there are lives at stake.
I care not for the greater good.
He says with emphasis on a mocking tone around greater good. Anyway, he continues.
But what I will accept is tribute and trade for what is mine.
Of course.
Hey guys, what could we trade for the McGuffinite?
Why don't you ask the dragon?
Ask the dragon.
What perchance would you be in need of or want currently?
It lets out another dismissive jet of steam.
What is it that you grubby, short-lived creatures carry?
I have Muse.
God damn it.
He's essentially a drug addict.
What if he likes it, though?
Dude, yeah, that actually is not a terrible idea.
Can I toss over the pouch of Muse?
Yeah, you can, sure.
Because otherwise I've got a music box. Well, 2 music boxes, technically.
Don't give those... No.
Wait, we have alcohol! We
do
have
alcohol.
so much fucking alcohol! We have alcohol and drugs, guys!
Wow.
So
I have
here's
some powdered diamond and opal.
Here's my plan. I like all these ideas better than what I had in mind. Because I had something that I think would give him that might amuse him. But we would get in trouble, we would have to run our asses off. So I think that should be a last resort.
Should I offer the alcohol and drugs?
The only thing I have that's of value is powdered diamond and opal.
And everything I have is stuff I can't separate from.
Okay.
You have
Well, you have
powdered diamond?
alcohol too.
Oh, I do.
I'll probably
But
take yours.
I'm saying like valuable things.
Yeah.
Let's see
I'm
what
not
have I
putting
got.
up Archie.
That's another thing that we could. I don't know how wide these caverns are, but we could do that too. But
Yeah.
I would feel bad about it because I could summon him from 400 feet away.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
But I don't want to do that because he's my boy. I'm not parting with him. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
On Lovette, that's like not in the cart. I've got a ring of luck, 2 pixie swords, a couple of level 1 scrolls, some pixie dust, a cigar.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna do the alcohol and drugs. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah,
Alright,
so I'll
cool.
give
Everyone
it-
delete all of your... Well, either delete it or move it on to the party inventory for me to
I'm gonna
delete
move
it.
the party
Okay.
inventory.
All of the drugs and alcohol in the party to the party inventory.
The dragon was Markus's fucking plan, like his get clean plan all along.
Boy, oh boy. You guys gotta buy a lot of fucking booze.
Man, you did not give Lovette hardly any of the muse.
Alright, so I'm seeing 17 doses of Muse, 20 bottles of alcohol total.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely.
Do you think you want the pixie stuff? I don't really know what to do with it. Maybe Hildegard will want it though. But she's
We're
not
just
gonna
gonna
kill us.
start with that.
Okay.
This is what we have to pay tribute to you.
So let me
Oh,
understand.
okay.
You guys are going to offer up to the dragon in tribute, in exchange for McGuffinite, a nearly priceless substance. 20 bottles of booze, and 22 doses of drugs,
What is
and
what is
a
the
bunch of romance novels.
what is
I
the
feel like we're
substance?
He might be into him.
What
He's into, like
substance?
pterodactyls and shit.
You said there was
He's talking about.
The McGuffinite.
Oh.
the
Yeah,
priceless
in
stuff.
In order
exchange
to
for the
trade.
priceless substance McGuffinite, you're trading him alcohol, drugs, and porn.
Well, the idea is that if he tries the muse, he'll probably
he
mellow
doesn't
out
know how
enough.
priceless it is.
Maybe he's lonely.
If he tries the muse first, it might mellow him out enough that the deal will sound good.
I mean, everything's great on Muse.
Exactly. You're like, fuck it, sure, I can get more MacGuffin.
If need be, I can give up the powdered diamond and opal. I think he might.
Oh!
like that 'cause
No,
it's-
do not give up the diamond. That's what we need.
Wait,
No,
do
no.
dragons like money?
Why do you keep
Are
saying
you
no?
serious?
Yes, dragons like a
Is it-
lot.
I don't
They
know,
love
I've
money.
never-
Dragons have hordes. That's what they do. They
That's
hoard
their whole
treasure.
thing.
I'm
It
sorry.
depend-
It's
I've
great.
never played Dungeons and Dragons.
You're doing a great job, but I will put it this way. Dragons of pretty much all stripes, be it metallic, chromatic, or gem, all of them are greedy fucks that love money.
I'll give them
Yes.
600 gold.
Should we all put in a shitload of gold? I'll put in 500.
Okay, toss that money into the party inventory, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So Vera would do this,
Mhm.
but I'm going to ask Skrewy first because I want to make sure that he is okay with this. Can I put Marcus's pack of gold into the inventory?
Marcus
Oh, that's
pats his
right.
pockets. The fuck?
Vera still has his pouch.
Oh shit, that's
The answer-
right.
The answer is no. That's all he has.
Okay.
He needs a little bit.
Does he?
But most of
He
it?
really?
He's gonna die soon.
In that case, Vera will throw his money at him. Just
All
We
right.
are like the fucking nemesis of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We're like, you should give us your shit. You're about to die anyway.
Yeah. You don't need it. You're dying.
Give it to someone who's still gonna live longer.
He's not even in the ground again.
Okay, so
All right.
I'm going to go through each person, and I'm going to ask. Sol, how much money would you like to contribute?
600.
Okay, cool. Vera, would you like to
500.
contribute? 500, okay.
I've been outbid by Soul.
Gotcha. Okay, Lovette, are you contributing?
900.
Okay.
Wow.
Jeez.
And Markus, are you contributing anything?
Marcus holds his bag and looks down in it and then looks at Vera and Soul and he takes 20 gold for himself and tosses the rest
Oh.
on.
Wait, how much do you have?
578.
All right.
Takes 20 gold for himself and tosses the sack.
All right, so you throw in 558 gold.
So you can get diamonds, collect. You can get some.
Okay.
I asked Grow for 2.
Like,
The party inventory now contains 2,560 gold.
it's more than I have.
So, from contributing all your guys' money together, you offer 20 bottles of alcohol, 22 doses of Muse, and 2,560 gold. So, what I'm going to need is, for this offering, I need everyone to make a diplomacy check.
Oh, motherfucker.
This is one of my best stats.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a 24 for
That's
me.
a 26 for me. That's one of my best stats.
That is
Why
a
it
10
only
from
plus
Marcus.
10?
Okay.
Oh, is it because I'm shaken? Or is it
That's
not?
19.
Okay, good. So far, so good. Archie doesn't need to roll it, and Karis doesn't have anything to give. She's sort of broke, but she tosses in what little gold she has.
Aw.
Not the alcohol, though.
You guys
Not
already,
the wine.
it's already 20 bottles of booze. I mean, I don't know how much booze you need to
20
give a dragon.
bottles of booze on the wall.
Of course. Okay, so after throwing all that together, the party hears this.
This is a paltry sum, but it is acceptable for a small sliver.
The dragon will turn around, move over to the deposit of glowing crystal in the corner. Sol, please make actually, Sol and Marcus, since you're close enough to see, make another perception check, please.
Aye, Captain.
That is a 14 from Marcus.
Okay.
19 for me.
You see the dragon very carefully remove a shard of the McGuffinite from the wall, taking care not to disturb something else nestled around the crystals, but you don't know what it is.
It has a baby!
So the dragon moves back across and strides across the lava as if it's not even there. Like it's standing on it, but it's not sinking in the lava, nor is it doing any damage to the dragon whatsoever. And it lays a small 4-inch section of glowing gold crystal on the ground, and it uses its other claw and scoops up the entire contents of your offering.
Don't give the muse to the baby.
What's the alcohol?
Crystalline Dragon, you wouldn't happen to know of Zelnarevka,
Oh my god, he did it.
I'm leaving. I'm grabbing the McGuffinite and I'm leaving.
All right, so
I'm just gonna follow Soul.
So, you pick up the McGuffinite shard off the ground, and you feel sort of a lurching sensation in your stomach, as if you're being pulled somewhere else just by holding it. It's a really strange sensation, but you feel like just having this in your hands, you can almost see a different world around you. Like the barriers around the world that you've known your whole life are thinned just by being around this substance.
Oh, fuck.
It's very odd. It's a strange sensation, and it kind of twists your stomach a little bit.
Oh, I don't know if it's good if I'm around.
No,
Just rub it on your tummy.
I have never heard of such a being. Do you have a point?
Markus, I don't think it's from this world.
What's going on? Where are we going? We got the stuff.
He is another dragon, and I didn't know if you happen to have known him.
Oh my god.
It squints at you.
Alright, guys, let's go.
It shoots out another
Thank you,
jet of
dragon.
steam from its nose.
No. Our trade is done, and our business concluded. Be gone.
Thank you.
See, I was really hoping Beardy was gonna do the whole, what, you think all dragons know each other, but with
Yeah.
like the voice changer on?
Yeah, no, I consider. I'll do it just so you can hear it.
What, do you think all dragons know each other?
It's fantastic.
There you go. You can have that. All right. So it moves back and curls back around the deposit of McGuffinite, keeping an eye open, watching the group as they leave.
Can we
They
see the
had
rest
a
of the map?
baby.
Just for curiosity's sake.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're not coming back. Why would you? Okay.
God, why would we?
Why
Maybe we need more.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, what's up?
How big is the McGuffinite compared to my body?
It's very small. It's like a 4-inch long sliver.
Oh,
It's maybe like 4 inches long by maybe a half-inch wide.
It's like a hot dog.
well, do you think
Sure, but it's a sliver of golden
Damn.
crystal, so...
Damn. Oh my god, we went to the place we need to go last.
Yeah.
I feel so fucked. Well, like the first place we went,
Yeah.
if we had just kept going left,
You
we would have
almost,
been
you
done.
almost hit it immediately, yeah. And I thought to myself, like, I can't believe it. I built this whole goddamn dungeon, and they're going to walk immediately to it again.
Well,
And-
that's
and
because
then
we
they
were
turned right.
avoiding the heat, though.
Correct.
Yeah. And if you had just gone toward it, you'd have been fine.
Yep.
Marcus definitely would have been fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything would have been way different.
Yeah.
But I think this is far more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Look where
It's
we
like
are
more,
now.
Yeah, and right?
Hey, look at us.
Hey,
Look at us.
look at us.
Say it again.
It's beautiful.
Look at us.
So,
So well, it's child.
Soul's holding it.
I
Like,
just
very
I
delicately
figured
in their
Lovette is
hands.
surprised that it's that small, so she's just kind of assuming that that's not it.
Not about the size.
Do you want to touch it? I think you'll understand how powerful this material is.
Okay.
And Soul leans down, but they still have a very harsh grip on it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So just touch it.
Lovette,
Head
you
first.
reach out and touch this
Touch it.
shard of golden crystal, and you feel like the walls of the world around you have suddenly become thin like paper. Like you could almost reach out to the nearby cave wall and just push your way through it if you wanted to.
Well, we need some use.
We gave it all away.
I know. I mean, we could just use these. This is only a survival.
Soul takes the gem back.
It was a joke. All right. But that will.
Can Marcus touch that? And I'm guessing it's the same sensation, though. I feel like Marcus. I have this theory a little bit, but
You wanna
Wow,
let
let
Marcus,
the
You're getting
DM.
way ahead of yourself, bro.
you wanna
Marcus would like
you
it
wanna
to-
let the market you wanna let Marcus touch it?
Not really.
Marcus wants to touch it.
Oops.
Can I see the pretty gem?
Soul's still holding on to it very securely, but you
Mhm.
can like poke it.
Yeah, I kind of want to just like touch it with my finger, like neat.
Okay. You touch it and it burns your finger.
Oh,
Oh shit, dude.
oh,
Oh, shit,
no.
Oh, dude. Bye bye, Marcus. I'm sorry.
Marcus
Is there
goes. Ah, shit.
But I'm excited. Who's our new party member going to be?
Wait, is that not burning you guys?
No, I just feel a dimensional shift going through the barrier.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Shit, my finger. Lovette, that didn't burn you, did it?
No, it's pretty real. Kind of cool.
I'm gonna put the McGuffinite in the pouch that I used to keep my wedding ring,
Okay.
and I'm gonna climb up the rope to get out of this fucking cave.
All right. In that
Climb
case,
up the rope.
let's move to a different map and get you guys out of the crystal caves forever.
Thank you.
I climb about
DM
2 feet
Daddy.
on this rope, get tired, and then okay.
But
Sorry.
I stay at the top of the rope and start kicking him back into the cave.
Could still,
Marcus-
just in case, give myself Featherfall.
Vera just flies up.
Yeah, Lovette climbs up like 2 feet, gets tired, and has Archie fly her up.
Marcus goes last because he's staring at his finger. Again, pondering his existence.
Yeah, this rope's not gonna be good for your hands right now. Jesus, you
Is
didn't think about that shit.
Is Archie able to fly you up?
Last time he couldn't.
Yeah, I know. Well, should I roll for it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll for it. It's fine.
Do I have to roll for it?
Yeah, if you're flying straight up, is it
Yeah.
just you or is it Archie?
It's Archie flying me. You got an 18.
Yeah, you're fine. So, the party finds themselves a little moment later after summoning the Agile. You find yourselves back aboard, and Calcutic is there. So, how did it go?
Much better.
This time he went to bed though.
No one took any dips in any lava, did they?
No.
I'm just kidding. So, where are we off to?
Really fast, or no? We need the diamonds before we can take ours out.
You got a map on you, Cal. Soul looks pained.
Of course I do. He unfurls a pocket map that he keeps of the continent.
I'm so excited.
Soul points to where Presidium is. We're going to be around this area. When we get closer, I'll tell you where to specifically drop us off.
Emerald Forest, Well, alright. Haven't been there in a little while. At least not landed. He claps a couple times and gets his crew moving. Alright, lads, make way for the Elven Lands.
Oh, this is so strange.
The
Soul
ship
looks so pained.
The ship heaves forward and pulls up into the sky, moving ever closer. Presidium. So it is 2 days' travel from where you are currently to the Elven Lands. Is there anything you would like to do during that time?
Okay, so I'm personally going to have to talk to the group at some point, but I want to let everyone do whatever they want to first.
Marcus is going to pray and change his bandages.
Marcus, make a wisdom check, please.
You got it.
Do you mind if Soul watches Marcus?
Not at all.
It's a very good roll. 16 plus 4, quite good roll. Again, after your prayer session, you do feel sort of a sense of calmness. Like there's someone standing next to you, or someone's with you.
Yeah,
But
I'm right here.
when you open your eyes, the only person near you is Soul.
Eyebrow wiggle.
Eyebrow wiggle back?
No, I was. It was just a joke. It wasn't serious.
Hey, buddy. I don't mean to be mean, but your eyebrows got burned off.
And also, you're wearing bandages over your face, so I couldn't even tell.
I think I'm gonna excuse myself and head down to the room where I broke that mirror. I don't know if it's been replaced yet,
Okay.
but I'm gonna head down there.
It is not. It's it's been cleaned up, but it's still broken.
How would it be replaced? We're on a ship in the air.
I don't know. They have poor wind creatures trapped in magic. I figured they might have
So
a
you
spare
figured they
mirror
have
somewhere.
duplicate mirrors? Okay.
They
I
might have a
guess.
spare
I
mirror
don't-
somewhere.
I don't follow the logic, but okay.
Magic is not
Yeah.
money.
Do you need a heal check for that?
For the bandage changing?
Yes.
Please.
You got it.
Different show.
That is a nat 20.
Nat 20. Very good.
Man.
That is a 28 total.
That's a good roll.
Should have saved that one for praying.
Yeah. You might have actually gotten a response.
Whew.
So you change your bandages, and you get them to fit just right, and you really feel like they're sort of a second skin currently. They're really good. Full sort of motion. Well, I guess in this case, they're more of a first skin. You feel that you can move around freely with it, and it feels comfortable.
I like that. That's good. Sweet. Marcus is gonna sit contemplatively and alone in the room
Okay.
for now.
We still haven't figured out what we're going to do for the alchemy portion.
Right.
I figure his
I
belt
need-
is probably the extra belt on that.
Yeah, but I feel like we should ask her in some way first before we just appear to her doorstep and are like, help us kill our friend.
Okay. How do you suggest we do that? Right now, unless you have more of those scrolls, this
Well-
is the fastest way information can travel.
Well, I could send someone from Mellifera's church to retrieve
Oh,
the
that is
Hilda.
very close, isn't it?
It is. And I could meet with her the following day.
That's true.
That's a good idea. Yeah, just do that.
It was a lot easier than my idea, so I'm all for it.
It's much easier than anything I could do, Rafael.
I guess that's the plan then.
Thanks, Vera. That was really smart.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hopefully she can help.
Could you bring us to your temple so that we could all speak well?
It's only one being who's touching the staff.
Vera.
What?
So, we've been friends for a long time.
Yes,
Like, almost 6 months.
that is a time.
So when we first met, you didn't like me very much. But then you found out I have a heart of gold, and, we became best friends.
Where's this going?
Well, we're about to head to the Emerald Forest, where there are a bunch of elves, like me.
Okay,
And I know you don't really like people like me.
I'm listening.
I thought you got over there.
What do you mean, get over that?
Well, I mean, I didn't know you were racist against my mom.
I'm not racist.
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
racist.
I'm not racist when I say that.
Vera looks to Soul saying, I'm not racist.
They're trying not to laugh.
Yep, I understand. But I understand some types of people seem to make you a little uncomfortable.
Blink, blink. Smile.
And I wanted you to be mentally prepared for interacting with any of them.
How many are we talking?
Oh, probably at most 3.
I
My mom, dad,
should
Skrewy.
be fine.
Vera definitely looks worried.
Just a second.
Vera happened to grow. That
No.
just occurred to me.
Well, yes, when we first met him.
When did we first meet him?
When you
Was it-
shot him.
Oh, that's what you mean. When I shot
Yeah.
him, you spoke to him. You spoke to
Yeah.
him? What'd you say?
But yeah, it's some just general shit.
Right. But you don't really know
Nothing
anything.
about
like,
him.
He's still the guy we shot as far as Vera is concerned.
Vera missed out on every opportunity to actually talk to Grow.
Mhm.
Full on.
It's probably for
Exactly.
the best.
Probably.
Well, Vera, sometimes elves have a certain
Insight. Just wanted to prepare you for that.
Certain insight?
Yeah, I don't
Like-
sure what you mean. Well, they're very wise. My mother is. Although my mother is a bit different now,
And she was always that person.
Yes, I know.
Not
but,
different now.
But the reasoning I thought was behind it is different.
Yeah.
The heritage and the things that inspired who she is are actually not the case.
I guess I appreciate the warning, but I'll already be cautious, so...
Okay, awesome.
What do you mean insight?
They tend to just be able to look into your eyes and know a lot of things about you.
Can you
Vera
do that?
suddenly looks worse.
I'm
Can you do that?
not an adult yet.
I mean, I'm definitely an adult.
Yeah, I think. I mean, well, how old do you have to be an adult? Whatever.
100.
What? Why? That's crazy.
And
You
it's
could
not
get so
have
much
to
done
be.
at that time.
I know, I've been training my entire life.
Why?
I'm still not an adult, technically.
Well,
Technically, if you
Not
think about it,
technically an adult? Does that make you technically a child?
yeah, I'm technically, if you think about it emotionally, because obviously my body has grown into most mature adulthood, my mind and heart are a bit more younger than Kara's.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I'm only 84, guys.
Well, I didn't know that's your. I mean, I'm not going to ask your age, but
Well, you know
Uh,
it now, so...
That's true.
That's kind of strange. I don't know if that's normal for elves, but I mean, with gnomes, we don't normally marry off our children. We let them grow up first, mostly.
Well, again, there's special circumstances to be being married off. It's mostly due to the protectorship.
Well, sure, but shouldn't that be when you're an adult?
Well, I'm technically of age for the competition to have happened, so no, it's fine.
Competition?
Yes.
Like you are competing?
No. Grow had to compete for my hand. That's how we got engaged.
Wait, what? There is a competition? Like a
There was.
literal competition, not a figurative one? The figurative one that is always going on.
No, a literal competition. Everyone within the village, male, they have to be male.
They have to be male?
Yes, I need a
But
breeding
you don't-
partner.
A breeding partner and a husband are not the same thing in my mind.
Well, looking at how my mother and father's relationship ended up, it's kind of what it is. I just happened to be lucky that I loved the person who won.
Yeah, that is really lucky.
But there's a big competition throughout the village, and every male is allowed to compete. Well, every magic user. And pretty much the competition pits male against male to use their magical skills against each other until one ends up the winner and the future protector's fiance at that time.
Against each other? Was this like Mortal Kombat?
They didn't die.
Oh, okay.
Clerics got to them first.
I mean, I suppose we are probably more dangerous than most people as it is, but I still really don't like the idea of Crow being some sort of killer.
No, I don't think he's killed anyone.
That's good. Your kill count is higher than his, then.
I really don't want to think about that. Thank you.
Right? Okay, sorry. I mean, but you might be able to use it to win an argument in the future, so it's just put on the back burner. Oh,
I can
wait, not the
probably win most arguments in my village.
back- Okay, sure, okay.
I'm the future protector.
Okay.
Context. I'm sorry. This is all I've ever grown up to know, so it's weird sometimes when people don't know. Well, my bloodline is the one bloodline that kind of assists in leading everyone.
Deceased?
Vera
As in-
walks away.
Oh, no! Okay, I made Vera upset. Oops.
I don't know how. You're just telling us about yourself.
She doesn't really like hierarchy.
Well, I don't really either, but that's not you're not your fault. Well, it's the difficult village.
But my plan in the future, once I'm the one who's in charge, I plan on making things more equal than they are currently.
I
we-
believe so.
Sort of have a matriarchal society and a system of, well, rich, poor, politicians, stuff like that.
And what are you going to do with this?
Well, the plan is actually to unite several of the elven village.
Wait, so when you say you are the assistant leading, are you like advisors?
I'm a what?
An advisor.
No, I'm the leader.
You are. Wait, what?
Well, in terms of if this was royalty, I would be the king once I accept the protectorship?
You're the prince?
Yeah. If you went with, like, a monarchy phrasing.
Lovette blushes a little bit, just like out of like, oh my god, that's amazing.
But in general, it would just be called the protector. Hence why I'm saying I'm the future protector normally.
Realized you are a nobility, but I mean, of a village?
Yes?
Okay.
But
That is about what I thought, actually.
Corona
But I was
did
not certain.
tell you the importance of the protectorship, though.
I mean, it's clearly important. You told me enough. You told me in confidence, so I won't say here.
Literally everyone heard what Corona said.
Alright, okay, well, that's all.
But, actually, I had to ask Cal something really quick. I'll be right back. Cal!
Calcutic is standing in his normal spot on the bow of the ship, looking over the edge, enjoying the sights. Oh, hello, Soul.
Hi, Cal. How you doing?
Oh, same old, same old. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if the ship had a cloaking device.
Yeah. Oh, Soul, you're such a kidder.
I like
Alright. We're gonna be walking.
So when we get close to the village, I'm going to have Cal land us an hour away, and we're going to walk into the village.
Calcutic walks up to the edge of the deck, looking down onto the main deck. Well, when you say cloaking device, do you mean sort of do you mean some sort of dampening field that goes over the whole ship and makes it invisible? Or do you mean some sort of
place that makes cloaks.
rain protection?
The first one.
Oh! He suddenly, looks introspective. I have to think about something. He walks down the stairs, goes into the door, and disappears below decks.
Okay, well, we might be hiking. I don't really know what that was.
Okay.
But whenever Vera decides to come back up, I would like to prepare all of you a bit more about the culture of my village.
Okay. And so I would like to talk to you one-on-one at some point.
Sure. Let's do that right now. Oh, I'm waiting for Vera to come back up.
I suppose the information you give us might be relevant, but I don't know. I don't mind if you repeat yourself to me.
Okay. Thank you.
So, let's go on the other track then.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna say we go below deck then.
Sure. Oh, there's Vera.
Hold on. Do I hear them? I
No.
rolled a 23.
Not well enough to make out everything, but I'll give you a gist of it once this is over.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Nice roll, though.
Yeah, beautiful. So,
Yes,
there's those
Lovette?
things I want to talk about. First of all, I want to apologize once again, just to make more sorry about what I said at my parents' house. I didn't mean to imply that I'm making moves again or something. I just wanted them to know if I was acting kind of off, so they would know why.
Gotcha.
I mean, what I said is true, but I'm not. It's different now, I suppose. But I digress. The important thing I wanted to talk about was something that you said on the caves. It caught me off guard. I understand that you are. I figured you were in a leadership position, and I understand that can be quite stressful, but I did not realize the muse was a coping mechanism. I thought it was something for fun.
So Soul definitely still has that grimace smile where they're trying their hardest to replicate the smile they used to be able to do. Yeah, it was a thing.
That's
It's
okay.
fine.
No, it is fine. But I want to say, I said that I didn't realize that it was at the point that you needed coping. And, well, I just want you to be able to talk about it. If you
A
feel
lot
like
of
you
this
need to talk
stuff
about it.
I can't talk about. Or shouldn't, really.
So, I already pledged myself to your service. So this information would probably come my way one way or another. And furthermore, I am ready to take a blade for you. I am quite prepared to die out there with this Hoglove business. If it comes to that, I really don't know how much more danger some information could put me.
There's a lot on the line. And I feel as though me leaving the village is one of the biggest mistakes. Because I've put so many people at danger.
Well, you changed my life for the better. If you had not left, I would never have met you. And, well, I'd most likely be dead right now, going through any of that stuff without you. But, ignoring that even, I would be less than half the gnome I am today. So, I am thankful for it, at least.
That's good.
So, something my mother would say to me is that as the end of your life is just the end of your life. Your experience is ultimately the only thing you have. Doing things for other people is good, I think. I think it is a noble trait, but do it for you too, okay?
I have a very long life to live. I can think about me once this is all over.
Well, if it goes all well. But more importantly, it's not about thinking about you, so it's about... You're going to get mad at me for saying this, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't really give a damn about saving the world. The world has not done very much for me as a whole. It has mostly spat on me and kicked me when I'm down. You have done so much for me, and I care deeply about you. So I will follow you to the very end. And if you decided that you didn't care about the world tomorrow, which I highly doubt would happen, but if you did, I would follow you where you're going. Then I want to make sure that you are happy. That is the ultimate point of my feelings for you. That's the bottom line for me. And the weight of the world on your shoulders, it's crushing you. I think that maybe Corona is right, and maybe we can stop Love. And if we can't, then I think we should, but not because the world depends on us. We do it for our own reasons, and so we don't have to carry everyone else's burden.
What if I want the world to be okay for children?
That is a fantastic reason. So, the rest of the world can go down, but the world that your children grow up in, let's go save it for them.
Oh, child, let's hope I only have a girl. Because,
Yeah,
I do not need to do more than that.
I don't envy you right now. Also, yes, related to that, if I don't know how much help I can be, but if there is anything you need, just, you can call on me.
Well, if you were a spellcaster, maybe, but she's gonna need a lot of magical tutors.
Oh, I see. I meant between now and then, things can
Well,
get
you're already my employee.
Right, that's true. I meant, okay. Well, cover that, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Soul tilts their head in confusion. Huh?
Anyway,
Okay.
I hope you're feeling better. Your dog. Oh, that's right. I forgot to do something before at the beginning of this talk that would have, I can't help. Do you mind if we use one of these and pull out the little pack empathy clamp thing?
Go for it.
Are you sure?
If you're okay with feeling what I'm feeling.
Do you think that sharing that milk would make it feel better?
No.
Well, that's fair. I wouldn't either, actually. But I'm okay with it. I was mostly just for the context of this conversation. But anyway, let's do it. Pack empathy. Pull out the little spidery clamp thing that goes in the back of your neck.
Soul starts to move their hair out of the way and then realizes that the left side has gotten long enough to actually brush back, and then they take something out of their pouch and tie their hair up with a ribbon.
Oh, that looks nice. Plop. Okay, so how's Soul feeling?
Get ready for a descriptor.
Alright.
It feels like the air is being slowly choked out of your lungs constantly, but you're still breathing. You're not drowning, but everything is constantly surrounding you. And dread. Pure dread. You want to run away, but you're not going to. You want to be alone and you want to be safe at home, but you can't. And you have to keep going. And that's what Soul's feeling.
Hold her arms out for a hug.
Okay, I guess I gotta kneel down to do that.
Yeah.
Soul kneels down and gives Lovette a hug.
Does it help?
No.
Okay. Well.
And then, instinctive understanding that Lovette's feeling this, it starts to feel more hollow. As if choosing not to feel.
Well,
So, I would like to talk to the group at some point, by the way. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Well, we should have put that thing up together before we had this conversation, because I can't think of anything else. That's the main thing.
No worries. You get to feel what I'm feeling when I tell everyone something.
I wanted to tell you about I talked to my mother, and we talked about her adventures, and it was so cool.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, first of all, so you get some positive emotional feedback from Lovette for this, so she's remembering this. Oh, she talked about going off in adventures with my father, and this sword on the world. When I was a little child, I was like, no, it's a fake sword. It has to be. Why would it be there all the time? Why would they never use it? But it's real. It's a real sword. And she was like, whoosh, 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 whoosh. And Lovette is flailing her arms around and kind of skipping in circles as she pantomimes swordplay. That was so good. I thought of you. I thought you would enjoy it.
I'm really glad that you got to spend time with your parents. It's good.
Yeah.
Your mom's kind of in a way, the way you look up to your mom is very similar to how I look up to my daddy.
I hope I get to meet him as well, son.
Well, I did ask Crow to contact him to be around when I came to visit. So I'm hoping I get to see him.
Yes, I hope so as well. Well, I suppose we should get to see ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go knock on Vera's door and try to get her to not hate me for just a little bit while I tell everyone. Pardon me? And I knock on Vera's door.
At that, would you mind if I move Lovette into the general chat? Or is Lovette going to stand there and listen?
Oh, no, it's good.
Do I get a small piece of what was being talked about at all?
Since you got a 23 on your perception check, you get like a summary of that.
So, Lovette's like, hey, I didn't realize your drug abuse was actually to cope with existential dread. You shouldn't. I'm sorry that happened. And Soul's like, ah.
That's it?
Sorry, I'm blanking. We've shared that empathy thing where Lovette got to feel what I was feeling, which was the worst feeling. And then hollowness, because I realized Lovette could feel what I'm feeling, so I killed my emotion. She then talked about her mom and stories that she was told about sword fighting, which, okay.
Okay.
And that's about all I remember.
Alright.
She's mostly like, I would die for you, which isn't the first time I've heard it, because Markus has told me the same thing. Next is Vera!
Alright, so Vera will open the door.
Hey!
It wasn't locked.
Yeah, but I don't like intruding on you, because I like to respect your space.
I was just lounging.
I really like the teachings of Malifera, and how everyone's equal. My plan in the future is to make my village play. I'm just not the ruler yet to do those kind of actions, or at least put them in play.
I trust that you can do that. I just want you to know that it's not your bloodline that makes you able to do what you can do. You that can choose to do that. Our bloodline isn't what makes us.
Oh, hurt.
Being said to the person whose bloodline literally lets you be able to do that.
Well, I couldn't be a protector or keep the world safe if it wasn't for the bloodline.
Well, I'm sure there's some way to do it.
I mean, not at the strength that it's at currently. The competition helped set up a strong breeding pair in order to make the magic as strong as possible. I don't know if he's getting stronger every year just being dormant. We can't take those risks.
So I don't know what it is your people are able to do, but what we're doing right now, we don't need... No, we can
I know.
combat it without that.
I know you don't need the bloodline. It can be easily combated, I'm sure. I'm actually an issue in our group. Probably.
What do you mean?
I probably shouldn't be going into dangerous situations that might end up having me dead.
I mean, that's what I'll have to deal with.
Yeah, but it sure does cause a lot of problems with the whole barrier keeping the enemy in if I die.
Well, you wouldn't really be able to help us defeat Glarv if you weren't here, would you?
It's true. It's a conflict of interest. I'm doing something really bad right now.
As much as we're helping you, so we need you just as much.
Whew! I'll be there for you to the end of Glarv.
I trust that you will.
After that, I might need to take care of the whole baby situation, though.
Vera looks slightly down.
I know.
My plan is to still be in contact with you, Vera. Actually, I'm hoping to give you enough supplies to help Church out a bit more after I take hold of my position.
I appreciate it all.
You're welcome. And hopefully I can help the teaching spread into the Emerald Forest. Maybe we won't be as bad as you think we are.
Everyone can change.
It's true. Everyone has the possibility of being good or bad. But I believe that there's more good than we let ourselves see sometimes. Now come on up deck. I gotta talk to everyone, okay?
Alright.
Cool.
Vera will follow.
Alrighty.
So up to the top of the ship.
Wonderful. All right.
Hi, friends.
Welcome back.
Everyone arrives back on the main deck.
Excuse me, everyone. Would you mind gathering around for a little bit, Harris?
She looks up from her book, stands up, and walks over to the middle of the deck.
So, I wanted to mentally prepare everyone for our arrival in the Emerald Forest.
The plan, if we're able to, is if the ship can be invisible, we can dock the boat, ship, thing, right next to my house. If we can't, I have to make him dock us an hour away from the village where we have to hike into it.
Why wouldn't we be able to just go to your house?
Well, Presidium is kind of a very exclusive village where no one really leaves and no one really comes in past the people who live there.
No one?
I wasn't supposed to leave.
Well, I guess that I really a while ago, but no one? They have no ambassadors?
Well, my father's the diplomat of our village.
I see. And what they... Oh, never mind, I keep forgetting.
I don't think Grow wants that position, so we're gonna keep it with my father, probably. Anyways, hopefully we'll be able to just involve my home, so other than the staff,
You'll only really have to deal with my mom, father, and Grow.
I miss.
Well, these are partly my people. A part of, well, I suppose they are not my people, are they?
No.
No, I don't really want to meet my people. After some of the things my mother has said. Not until I have a bigger factory. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you. Continue.
Anyways, so kind of a small little issue with how we talk to my mother and father and Grow. They don't really know that I've told you guys about the protectorship. And you can't allude to it at all because it's such a sacred thing in our village. So much so that my mother is currently the only person that actually knows the true meaning of the protectorship, and if anyone found out in our village, it would really fuck things up. And because my staff is very gossipy, I would really appreciate it if we don't talk about it.
Couldn't we get Corona to clear some things up? I mean, he's the one who told us. A lot of it, I mean.
Corona's a man.
So?
Oh, you know.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's more ancient than most others at this point.
Yes, I understand he's the Hierophant, but one, he probably shouldn't go around telling people that. He hasn't been in contact with our village. The last time he was there was with my great-great-great-grandmother got it. So, you know, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that is pretty long ago. Well, I will not mention it. If asked, I will say that we are taking care of you. Making sure that you are okay because we care about you.
Okay.
I mean, what else should I say?
That's probably... I actually, because of the staff, it would be better if we all said you were students.
Students?
Well, everyone in the village thinks I'm still studying at a college.
We back at the Telic house?
Yeah, kinda like that. But it's real life this time?
I hate students.
Well, why can't they just accept the truth?
Well, I don't want to start a fire in my village.
Them knowing that we're adventurers and not students?
Okay. The staff is very gossipy, and it will spread throughout the entire village if they start talking.
But what's wrong with being adventurers?
Because they think I'm studying to be a good protector.
Well, you are becoming a great protector.
I
I
know.
think you are learning much faster than you could have at school.
Them knowing that I'm in danger and interacting with other races would really freak them out.
Well, we are kind of as races, so they're going to notice that part.
Yes, hence the students part. If you were exchange students...
So, I'm bored with this. I want to make sure that we know why we're doing this, so we can cover the bases, and I don't know, it is...
Should we go in?
Well, I promised Karis I'd technically show her the area. Yeah, actually, if you don't want to go, easier for me. I just need to get my eye fixed and show Karis around, and that's it. That's all I need to do. You guys can stay on the boat.
Oh, okay.
But...
I didn't realize that it was going to be such an issue.
But, you know, it would be nice, I kind of wanted my daddy to meet you guys, because he's not around very often. And he's kind of the greatest, so, you know. I think you would like him, Vera. He's a really nice elf. It's where I get most of my quirks from, actually.
I'd have to see.
So you're coming with?
But you have to pretend to be a student.
This all seems very risky.
Well,
Well, I tell you what, I was a student for most of my life, so I suppose it is an act I can keep up. It's just kind of the worst part of my life, so...
I'm still a student, technically.
Also, will people believe that he's a student?
Points at Markus. He's like a mummy.
He's our teacher.
See, kids,
Teacher.
this is why you don't play around in shop class.
Oh, well, Markus is a male anyway, so he probably shouldn't talk. What?
Well, that's his, what?
It's true. Why?
What do you mean true? Why?
I'm pretty sure he had a penis.
I mean, that part I understand is true. Well, I just... Okay,
Urge
so
to
if we're
raise,
going to get
our
into
urge to raise
nitty-gritty of
guilt
it,
rising.
I don't know if Markus is a he or she. I don't think that it's possible for that. But also,
He has a male voice, unfortunately.
what is the problem with that? That does not detract from somebody's ability.
oh, right, that's not normal in other places. We're a matriarchal society.
Right? You said that. Well, I mean, the Gnomish king passes his crown down to his son, but it doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to talk.
Oh, he can talk, but, I mean, he's a different race, and a
They
male...
won't know.
I'm a different race.
Yeah.
Just call me a short elf.
No. Also, that's really insulting to Lovette, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you call me a short elf, I'd be okay with that, so. I mean, everyone has been calling me a gnome. No one has been calling me an elf. Half is the same amount of both.
Look, things will change once I'm in charge, but it's just not a good idea if you're not in a high-standing position for a man to talk.
Well, lucky for us, Markus pretty much never talks, so I don't need to jinx it.
Just you wait.
Look, Grow will be there if he needs to take care of you.
Wait, what do you mean take care of us?
I meant Markus, as in, take him aside and have bro time. You will all be able, if we need to stay the night, which I'm not planning on. If you want, we'll have rooms. Everyone will get their own.
Well,
There's plenty.
I'm not sure that we have a good cover story for Markus, but have any better ideas?
And Karis, when I show her around the town, I'll just put invisibility on her and I can walk around.
But why? What's wrong with Karis? She, was a student.
She's a human.
So is Vera.
Well, the whole plan is just keeping all that information in the house. Not...
Oh, showing it.
yeah.
And I was hoping I could see it as well.
I can use invisibility on you too.
That would mean much to me. I suppose it isn't really my heritage. Now I know, but I have still always wanted to see the Emerald Forest.
Well, you'll see a part of it. I may have to do a couple of things while we're there, by the way.
Mhm.
There are certain leaders that might be in the area at the time, since I'm currently gaining a small militia with Grow. So,
You're what?
I have a small militia growing in the village currently.
Well, if you had told us about this, I could have brought reinforcements.
No, I don't think you could from your homeland.
I could have, yes, indeed.
But
I
they
was
think you're a murderer.
My family produces plenty of machines. I would have brought a couple of murderers with me. I was hoping to do
Souls
so
gritting
anyway.
their teeth.
So those...
They are very effective.
Ooh,
And
I
easy
don't-
to reproduce.
I don't want to rub the elves the wrong way, but that's not really Earth.
Are you telling me that
It's
basically everything about every single one of us is the exact bane to the elves' existence?
Not the elves, just mostly my village.
not- It's also it's divine.
We've been closed off for so many years. I'm trying to change everyone's mind, but it's going to take time, and I'm not even the ruler yet. I have to make good face with these people first before I can get them to trust me enough to make changes.
Then wouldn't it be safer to not have us come in?
Well, I was only planning on you coming into my house. I just said I needed to go do things at some point.
If you want me to go there, I'll go. I'll transform into a bee, I guess.
Does Soul make a face?
Soul makes a face.
What do I feel? Do I feel the face?
You can see the face.
I know, but I can feel the face too.
It's pouty.
It's very far away.
I just
all right.
wanted my daddy to meet you.
What do they prefer? Earwig?
No, never again. Please, no, don't do it again. You can be a bee until you meet my dad, okay?
Fine.
Oh, God.
I mean, I was referring to just until we got to your house.
I mean, notably, you're probably gonna be at my wedding anyway, so just as long as we all pretend to be students, it's fine.
Wait, are we not allowed at the wedding?
No, you're definitely allowed at the wedding.
Oh, good.
And I kind of invited a couple other people who will probably show up anyway, so...
What? Hey, cool. I mean, who can just show up?
Garb?
No, Corona. Don't say his name, it's gross.
I did not say that.
Oh, okay.
That was Kyle.
Did you invite Zell?
He was kind of threatening to kill you last time, no?
Still rude.
I'm pretty sure another protector will know when my wedding is. I don't expect a dragon to crash my party, though.
Do you know when his big date's out? How would he know?
Well, I didn't really know very much about the protectorship until very recently.
Why is it so?
It was a secret kept from me that I was supposed to learn, after I got married.
I did not think so.
Yeah, I've kind of messed up a lot of stuff in life for my village, so I'm trying not to mess it up too much more.
Change
Well-
is not messing things up.
I was going to say, you just know more that you should have known before.
What?
I do agree with that. I'll probably change that around with my child. I'll, actually tell them what's going on.
Imagine how much more prepared you could have been.
That's true. Again, just pretend you're all exchange students coming in to see the village. I'm inviting you to the wedding, so I wanted you to see it beforehand. We'll go with that, okay? Because I'm still at school learning. Yep.
Do we tell everyone this?
Just try not to talk to anyone who's not my dad, my mom,
Wait,
or girl.
Wait, do we tell your father the same story?
Yes.
Very right.
Soul said that through gritted teeth.
Yeah,
Like, they don't want to lie to their daddy.
yeah. When I was saying feel in the face earlier, I mean because the pack empathy is still going.
Oh. They don't want to lie to their daddy. They
Yeah,
love their daddy. Their mom's a little easier to lie to.
yeah. That's how it is sometimes.
And, again, just in case, Gro doesn't know. So,
So that does not know?
No, he doesn't know the extent of what the protectorship actually means, so,
So, are you sure that Gro is not going to give us away?
Why would he give you guys away?
Well, by accident. I mean, I suppose he's probably trying to keep things low-key as well, but he does know us.
He is the one who's keeping the whole me being at school thing together for me.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
He
to know.
is like the forefront of my plan. He has done so much for me. Again, he's helped me set up the militia. He's ahead of my militia because of that. He is so sweet. And he's gonna help fix my eye. Yay.
I see. Well, we are here for you as well, so you don't need to put all your eggs in one basket. But that sounds like a plan to me.
And if we can't get the ship to be invisible, we have to hike an hour in and I have to make you all invisible as we go up to my house and me just being there walking alone technically while you're all around me invisible. and then when we get inside you can go down, but we have to stay a night.
They do not have measures against invisibility?
Why would they? Everyone's magic, pretty much, in our village.
Right. I would think that a village where they want no one to come in would cover their bases, especially if they do know about magic.
I mean, I didn't really have a lot of chances of being out in the village. Past going to my favorite bookstore and sneaking out at night and seeing Gro. So, I actually don't know, since I didn't leave the house very much. Yeah.
Vera sighs. Exasperated.
What sort of things are you supposedly studying that we should know about?
Oh, telekinesis, teleport, dimension door, stuff like that.
Okay, well, I was So, like, specific spells is what you are learning? So there was no...
No, I was honing my skills.
What sort of things would we be knowing? If we are going to school with you, what sort of things were you going to school for? You weren't taking teleport class, no, you are fundamentalist.
Literally any kind of magic.
Any kind of magic.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I can do some kind of magic.
It even had a bard annex.
It's true, apparently.
It did.
Wait, what now? What?
Sorry, that was the DM talking. I
Oh, okay.
apologize for just jumping in, but yeah.
It sounded like Karis, so.
No, that wasn't care. I'm sorry. I realized that was confusing. My bad.
No worries.
It's where I learned about Muse when I started doing more musical instruments than, normal, because I was always kind of naturally
Oh,
with
sorry. I bet your parents probably... You don't want them to know about Muses, correct?
I mean, we don't have it, so why would we talk about it?
Wait, I don't know. I'm just making sure. What if they ask about it?
Why would they ask about it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know your parents. Maybe they'll, they go to college?
Well, technically my mother didn't leave because she was actually focused on her studies. Well, supposedly she said she did leave, but she was trained at home like I was supposed to before I lost all work ethic originally.
Alright, well, so I'm going to take South as in no. Don't talk about Muse. Okay. So,
Does anyone have any other questions about my hometown?
if someone sees us, are we like screwed?
Well, the staff will see you. It will probably spread through the village. But I'm hoping the whole student thing will be okay. But I'm gonna try to avoid it as much as possible.
Alright.
People will know you're there no matter what, to be honest. It's great.
Okay.
The staff is
That doesn't
very
great.
friendly. Don't give them any ammunition.
Grem has very different intentions than Lovette right now.
Don't fuck up my backstory.
I won't, not on purpose.
Don't mess with my discount.
At what point does it cease being a backstory and simply becomes a story?
What?
I mean,
yeah, really though.
because like at a certain point, just from like a narrative standpoint, does it stop being a backstory if it's happening in the present? Because I mean, if your backstory is supposed to be like your character's past, you know what I mean? Like it's difficult to ruin someone's backstory if it's
Don't
something.
mess
I
up
was
my
just
life.
saying that
There,
you go.
happy.
Backstory
Yes,
is the main.
much
yeah.
happier. Much happier.
I meant that differently.
No, I meant it as since it was happening in the present, it's no longer a backstory. But
Well, I mean, Soul's backstory isn't really the backstory at all. It's kind of the story. So,
I mean,
sort
backstory
of.
is the same thing
Sort
as
of.
side quest, basically, typically. Like, because
Yeah.
it's a backstory because there's a main story, typically.
Mhm. The main story does not require you guys to go to this town.
no, it doesn't actually.
This is a
This
side
part-
quest.
This is a side quest. You're right.
Like
I just want to fix my eye.
Right. So we just
Alright.
just silence, just wind.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, what is there to say? I'll kind of idly converse with Soul about what sort of shit we'll have. Should we come up with like characters? Should we come up with like characters for ourselves? Like, alibi, essentially.
I thought we were already students.
Yeah.
Right, but like, past events and such. But if they ask questions about how school was, still going to assume that we know it when we do know
I'm
each
sure
other.
you have plenty of stories about school.
I
Bad idea?
mean, no.
Just, well...
I mean, we can improv it. If you want to plan it, I'm willing to.
Just try avoiding talking to people as much as possible.
Like, okay.
I'm happy to show you the place, but discrepancy is key.
And this is... What's the goal of this trip? Just to read it right? So
I
we
need to
know
get
how
my
long
eye
it's been.
fixed.
Right? We need to get the diamonds.
Yep.
And they are willing to part with it. How much will we need, guys? Do you know?
I would need about 5,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Soul says very casually.
Alright. I really think it's not too bad. I gave what I could to the dragon because I trusted that this will, well, if it falls through, I can't afford that. My own. Not right now. Markus, did you give it the diamond dust?
No, I've kept some. I've kept all the diamond dust.
How much is that? How much do you have?
Actually, it just says one. Beardy.
Just one dust.
It's all it says is diamond, powdered diamond, and opal. And that's it. Does not give me a weight.
Wait, may I see it? Is that the light?
Sure.
I'll make an appraise check when you give it to me.
Okay, so it has literally nothing written in it. Where did this item come from?
I think I got when I built that symbol of healing.
Then you probably bought enough to cast it once.
Oh.
So let me pull up Symbol of Healing then. Requires 500 gold pieces of powdered diamond and opal. So yeah, it's 500 gold pieces worth.
Does it use it up as well?
Yes.
So it's gone.
Let me make sure.
Apparently, a lot of spells don't.
Yeah,
actually
it's
use stuff up.
it's a material. It's not a focus. So it's a 500 gold piece cast for that. If you cast it, it's going to burn that reagent. Did you cast it?
I don't think I ever cast it. Well, I have.
You might be
All right.
right.
Well, I'll just go ahead and make a ruling then that you haven't cast it. So you still have 500 gold pieces of powdered diamond and opal.
Well, there you go.
So you've got that item still.
Well, is there anything else we should know? So,
That's all I can think of. I'm just waiting to hear back from Cal, to be honest, if we have a hike or not.
You hear a thud from below decks.
A thud?
A thud.
A thud.
I'm going to go check that out then.
I look in the grate.
Come along.
Okay, you go below decks and you see there's smoke pouring out from underneath the captain's cabin's door.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Cal?
There's no response.
Are you alive?
There's no response.
I open the door.
You open the door, the room is filled with a lot of gray smoke.
Is Cal there?
You don't see him, but it's very thick with smoke.
I go in to find him to get him out of the
You take
smoke?
2 steps into the room and your foot kicks something on the ground.
Okay, can I reach down and pick it up?
Yeah, it appears to be a gnome.
I'm gonna drag him out of his room.
Right, you drag him out of his room and he's sort of limp on the ground.
Shit, what the fuck? Vera, create water?
I will go up to Cal, and I'm going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds on him.
Okay, give me 2d8 plus 8, please.
Alright. 12.
Alright, you heal for 12 HP, and Calcutic starts to cough and sits upright very quickly.
Oh.
Ah! Well, good news!
you're not dead.
What?
Goodness.
No, not that. I think I've solved the issue.
What was the issue that needed solving?
You see, cloaking, why, that's a fool's errand. Because you see, it would require the creation of a very large cloak that you have to put over the entire ship, and why, that just wouldn't be very aerodynamic. And then I realized the answer was mirrors. Mirrorification, specifically.
Uh-huh.
He stands up to his feet, wobbles for a second, and then kind of snaps himself out of it, and just sort of bolts up the stairs back to the main deck.
What the?
What just happened?
I don't know. Soul goes upstairs to follow him.
Alright, back on the main deck, you see Calcutic has now produced his staff, and he's waving it around and chanting something strange. He's casting a spell. There's motes of white and blue energy swirling around his staff.
Are we just... letting this
Mirific-
happen?
Mirification test number 1!
Test?
He slams his staff down on the deck of the ship, and spreading out from the impact point in all directions, almost as if it's a wave of water washing across the deck of the ship, the wood is exchanged texture for that of a mirror. It washes over the entire deck, and then down across the sides, up the masts, across the sails, and before you know it, the entire ship is covered in mirrors.
Oh.
Ha! There! How's that?
Much more sneaky, Cal. You're a genius. I think.
He beams with pride.
But I mean, you can still see mirrors.
Yeah, wouldn't it just reflect whatever's on the ground from the bottom, though?
No, I believe from this high up, mathematically speaking, it should differ light so that it would just look like parts of the cloudy sky. Maybe a little glimmer. But only if you were looking for it.
Does that sound right to me?
Shrug. Could. It might work.
I mean, that's not like Vera's thing, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. That might work.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
I mean, if you look down at the deck, all you see is the sky above you. So, I mean, it seems like it's working from this point of view.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough science to understand this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Can I use like an insight check to be like, will this work or not?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
great.
You can use your best guess, but that's about it.
Use
My
your
best
humane
guess is that it wouldn't work.
brain. Really? Why?
Because doesn't it have to get low enough to drop us off with a ladder?
Well, yeah. It might want to drop us off a little bit off course, but it doesn't have to be like miles away. I think it'd be pretty hard to see. You'd have to be looking for it.
I thought we were going over the city with this.
Well, if it was invisible, we could.
If you'd like to cast an invisibility spell strong enough to cover the entire ship, be my guest.
I would. What do I roll?
Well, I do
D4?
have one idea.
Hold on, D4. Yes, it's a D4.
If we flew low enough to where we were lower than the cliff, but coming around from the back, and then slowly lifting up to get into the garden, then it might work. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that could work.
Kalkatik is happy that you're happy.
Cool. Well, if that's it, y'all, we've got a day and a half on this ship, and I think I'm just gonna relax and try not to imagine my impending thoughts of things going very wrong.
Well, you might want to relax on the top deck for now.
As smoke is just going through
Smoke
the grate.
spilling to that grate, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, that will clear up shortly. Don't worry about it.
Okay, if you say so.
Thanks for listening. As always, special thanks to Protagonist for the theme music, and Emily Roll for Fantasy for this episode's soundtrack. Please leave a like or subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Until next time,